It's going to take a long time, but I'm going to heal. I'm going to slowly heal. The one advantage is to being a skeleton, which is a robot person, is you could just walk on the bottom of the ocean floor. You don't really need to deal with this bullshit. So that is fun. Is this Omega training my strength? Or does swimming not help with this? Do I need to be walking? I really hope this is doing something. It doesn't look like it. Ugh. Ugh. Well, once I heal and all that, that should help a little. See, encumbrance is doing the most of it. There's a tree out there. Tree confirmed. I'm not going to that one. I don't think. Am I? I don't see anything over here. I mean, there's that. There's some nice crimson tide water. Yeah, it's gross out here. This is like in the middle of nowhere. I'm just checking to see if there's something on these islands. Oh, there's something on there. I don't think I've been to that. I'm gonna remember to go back there. Shitty ass vein. There's also this, but it takes like I'm strength training at the moment, which doesn't work while you're swimming, I just found out, which is kind of a pain in the dick. Is that just a tree? What is that? That's a tree. Do I want to go all the way over here? Just do it. It's gonna take forever. At least we get a look at this. Get an actual look at the... Oh. So yeah, moon, I guess. Excuse me. Ow. We're on a moon. And I guess that's the planet, right? That's huge. What was that noise? Better not be any underwater demons down here. I'm gonna be pissed. I mean, you can't really fight in the water, so I doubt there will be. It's just carrying a robot through the water to this nothing island. That looks cool. I like that. Oh, I also need some food. Hold on. Cool. Running out of that. Yeah, I need to... I shouldn't have come over here. There's an island out there, too? You joking? No, we're just gonna land here. There's not gonna be anything there. I just want to see if something loads. If not, going back, running all the fucking way back to an outpost where I can sell some shit. I'm gonna strength train all the way. And then I'm probably just gonna beeline it back to for home base. I'd like to explore this place, but I can't do any of the fun stuff without my armor. So it would be kind of pointless. And I really need to get all these materials, like research and all that. I mean, I don't have to, but it'd be nice. Just to prepare for the future. And I can do that stuff off camera as well, like just queue up a bunch of different research stuff for self-sufficiency in your own little base as one person. It's going to be hard, but I'll try. and then just sit there and research like all day. Just leave the game running, go do something. Anything? Not close enough. That's cool. Can a moon have an atmosphere? I mean, I guess, in theory, if it's big enough and has the right uh bacteria, right? And they're just stuff. Unusual camp. Don't tell me. Okay. There is something out here. I hope it's not hostile. If it's cannibals, I might be screwed. Carrying all this weight, carrying this robot. I mean, I can drop the robot. They're not going to care about it. But there is something out here. I'm glad I did this. Unusual camp, you say? I don't see shit. But it's right here. Literally in the middle of the ocean. Oh. Oh. Okay. When I make my own little settlement, like, again, that's going to be at the end of the game. I'm going to do all the main shit that I want to do. Which is mostly take out the evil dickhead factions. United Cities, Holy Nation, Tech Hunters, Trades Guild, and the Shek people are fine in my book. Everybody else is a piece of shit. And will get destroyed. Take out the big bosses. Fight and kill one of each type of animal, at least. And if I can do all that without dying, I'll build my own little settlement and retire. That'll be the game. But there's also like some unique animals you can recruit, like some pets. So I'll get those too. I don't know, at that point if I've fought everything and destroyed everything. Residential small cage. Is there people? Oh, what is that? Spawners. RW character spawner? Peeler machine? This, I don't know if this is a mod that I have. It shouldn't be. Is there a mod list? No. I didn't really get anything that changed the game. It just added some functionality to stuff. But there's a robot out here. I guess we're going to chat with him. Hello, friend. Can I come in here? Okay. World state checker. Don't check your reactive world. Okay, and vanilla world. So this is a... Which faction save should I check? I guess Holy Nation. Phoenix? Okay, this is one of my mods. Reactive... I forgot what it said. But this is for the thing where, like, if I destroy a city, some other people will take it over. Where's the character spawner guy? He just fuck off? There's this guy. World state checker. Wasn't there a homie out here? Okay, I guess not. Well, also a peeler machine. These are... You put people in these and it tears their limbs off. Pretty simple. Very efficient. Very efficient machine. Just does as advertised. Okay. Fucking all the way back. And then, or should I? The berserkers are gonna just try and fight me on sight. Kind of far away from civilization. In the middle of the ocean. This is an outpost, which I believe is a place that'll have food and nice things. Because I'm kind of running out of food, too, I think. I am out of food. Alright. Executive decision. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. And just cut across all this dog shit and go back home. Can't really do Leviathan Coast the way I want to. So, first off, drop the spider. Well, where did it go? Guess it went to it returned to its people. These are heavy. Don't need a strength train right now. Just need to be lightweight. Moderate still. That doesn't wreck my dodge. Okay. Then we're gonna run. For the coast. The closest. Is this still because of injuries? A lot of it is still because of encumbrance. Which is a pain in the balls. All this stuff that I have. I could drop these. I don't need them. Ugh. What else do I have? Oh, yeah. This thing. These two... I'm good on money. These are heavy. That one is not. We can put these in here now. Okay. Do the same here. Got some healing. Switch to this. That's moderate. I need this on. That's the least amount of weight. A full 6 miles an hour in the ocean. It's fucking encumbrance. But it's not destroying me like it used to, so once I get on land I can run 25 miles an hour. And we can get the hell back home. And we're good. This is closest. And then we're just I'm literally sprinting through all this trash. And we're going back here. I'm getting my combat armor. I'll do the research stuff off screen. Just to prepare for the end game if I make it that far. And then that might take the rest of the time that I have here. Well, I don't know. What time is it? It's midnight. I do have to work tomorrow. But it is Friday for other people. And I don't have to go into work until 11. I'll think about it. I would like to kind of just get this done, because it's, again, it is kind of boring. I'm just running around, fighting people and stuff. Once I get all that out of the way, all the traveling and vagabonding, and, you know, I settle down and stuff, or go do the bosses, then it'll be more interesting, but for the most part, just kind of running and exploring, you know, getting beat up by robots. Which is fine. I just need to make it so I don't get hit all the time. I don't know, it's a tough call, because the problem is, if I'm fighting a bunch of dudes, I just get stun locked into dodging 24/7. But if I was to put on my heavy armor, then I'm not going to dodge, but I'm just going to stand there and get hit by people. But it won't do any, it'll do like nothing, is the thing. Or like one or two, depending on how strong the thing is. I mean, some things in this game can one-shot you, so who knows? But at least it'd be an easier way to train my martial arts up. Because that'd also, like, make my martial arts suck. But at least I would be able to... If you cripple your stats and then start training those stats, they'll get better gains. Because it'll be as though you were training them at that level that they're nuked to. But you'll still get, like if you're fighting something big you can handle, you'll still get good experience per punch. And then you can kind of power level a little bit. But in the late game, it takes a lot. I'm at 69 LOL. Almost 70. Again, 1 is like garbage. 100 is god tier. So I'm almost the best at running and swimming. Stealth is 80. That's decent. Dodge is pretty fucking good too. Yeah, I think I just need to put on heavy armor now. Stop caring about dodge. Start just taking hits and hopefully swinging at least a couple times to knock someone's face off. And then rinse and repeat. Until I can, beat the game. Okay, it was strength training a tiny bit. But we'll go back to this. Being weightless is preferred just so I can fucking haul ass when I finally get up here. Okay. Land. 24 miles an hour. Much better. So, we're going... I guess this would be the most direct path. I don't want to go to obedience. Because I'm going to have to... I want to explore it. And give it its time. But, that ain't happening. What is this? Oh, that's where... Yeah. But that's not really going to happen if I have just an inventory full of trash. Oh, get out of here, cannibals. Nobody's ever going to catch me. The Flash. Okay, but yeah, I'm just going to, like, cut through here, I think, go south, sprint my dick off all the way home. That's the plan. Just run. So we can go there. And we can look at the places we explored. This is, what is it, Berserker Town? This place was neat. It looks fucking weird, but... it's just full of hostile shit. Ugh, Purple Sands. Not a fan of this place. Dust storms all the time. There were some cool little areas, like up here with these bombs and satellites and stuff. And all these little hills. This was neat, but this fucking storm, this dust... 24/7. No thank you. No thank you. This is my favorite area, probably. Honestly, so far, probably in the entire game, it's my favorite area. Because it's pretty. I love the ambiance in the background, the birds and the rain and stuff. Probably has pretty good fertility. Let me double check. Not so much. It does have these guys, but I mean, they're just half-naked dudes running, screaming through the forest. If you don't look them in the eye for too long, you're usually pretty good. So that's the only problem here, but even then, it's not a problem. It adds a lot of charm. They're just running and spitting and doing their thing. But yeah, these trees are sick. And the area just looks nice. I don't know what's going on with all this shitty fog over here, but I don't know. I like it. I'm gonna have to, I don't know. Because there's some things in this game that are gonna destroy me. There's huge... You're supposed to play this game with like a squad. You're supposed to build up a squad, go out, and do the damn thing. I'm doing this solo, so some of these fights are going to be really hard if I don't just get outright killed. And I am doing permadeath, so I don't know. I would like to make it to the end where I build a settlement with one character, But if I don't, I'll show off my other save file that has this person and a bunch of other NPCs from the game. I could just show that shit off. Who's that? Shrieking Bandit. Okay. It's just another... Nope. More naked, crazy people. Excuse me. They're just doing their thing. Damn, that is a large contraption. This obedience place we're skirting across is, where I was reading the lore before. Where they... Over there. This pit. Where they, told all the giants to go. You can see some giant hands in there. They told all the giant robots to go, and then they buried them all in fucking magma. There might be some tough enemies over there as well. I don't know. I've never really been there. I like these trees. Pink trees are nice. This looks kind of gross. Okay, so then we're gonna just cut over here to this crossroads. And then sprint south. And then we'll take inventory. I have a bunch of food down there too. Oh, pretty music. For this dump. I guess this is pretty in its own way. With all this garbage, but all these pink trees. But this is a lot of the game. Just brown hills, brown crevasses, just fucking brown. Brown and like sickly, sickly jaundice yellow. There's a lot of that too. Like this kind of, and rust and, yeah. This is it for the most part. This is the game. There are some nice areas, but unfortunately, the Holy Nation has most of them. And with my mechanical arm, they're just going to attack me on sight, so I can't really settle there. That's what, you know, the places that actually have rivers and... Ruined Holy Outpost? Oh, this? Who are these dickheads? Bandits? I don't... No. They're not even worth my time, I'm sorry. I guess I could check this out. It just looks like a bunch of garbage. So I think I'm good. Just a bunch of weapons and books and trash. Oh, there's people in here? What the fuck? Fogmen? Not fucking fogmen. So fogmen are like... blue hivers. They're fighting these bandits. Oh, there we go. We're out of range. That's why this place sucks. Fog Islands. That way, exploring that is going to be such a pain in the balls. Because there's nothing but fogmen in there. Get out of here, wolves. Over in there. There's nothing but fogmen. Constantly. Constant fogmen. Fogmen, fogmen, fogmen. 24/7. Nothing but fucking fogmen. And they're all hostile and they're all cannibals. And they suck. They don't do any damage, but there's like thousands of them. And I think they infinitely respawn in there too. So it's not the best. This looks like it could be something out of Fallout right here. What? Uh-oh. That bandit is not having a good time. No. Dude, I'm not messing with that. I'm going home. Getting the fuck out of here. See ya. But yeah, this... In Kenshi, this kind of shit right here is mostly what you're gonna see. Big-ass rocks. little ravines, little outposts with some people. Oh, just fuck off. If you don't like my metal arm, you can eat shit. I'm not even dealing with you, dumb bastards. Going down here. Racist, religious people, rocks, dust, blue skies. The skies are nice, but that's Kenshi. These guys really gonna chase me to the ends of the earth just because of my arm? I'm about to turn around and destroy them. Bounty hunting. Please. Paused? Oh. It's just loading some stuff. I think we're coming up on a big city. No, just a military base. Probably don't want to run right next to that. I don't know why I'm going this direction. Thank you. Those guys give up? I think so. I don't see him. Oh. The wolves got him. Okay. But yeah, this is Kenshi. Weird plants, desert, dust, small outposts, rust, broken shit, and hostility. Bandits and, you know, terrible, terrible people. But mostly desert. This could be like someplace right out of Arizona. There's the promised land, but again, fucking holy nation like is all over that place, and as seeing as hell they just like to attack me on sight because of my arm. Probably not going to build a settlement in there. if I get to that point, I keep talking about that like I'm going to get there. Again, this is permadeath, so if I'm in the wrong situation and I get knocked out next to like some kind of cannibalistic creature, then that's it. It's game over. But we'll see, you know. Wishful thinking. Because the place on my other save, I just put it in the middle of the map because I'm boring, and it's the most useful for navigation. I think like right here, in this ditch. Or maybe up here? I forget. Somewhere. I think up here. But that's like the most middle of the map kind of area. And it's right next to this, which has huge... They have tons of good, omega good weapons and armor and blueprints. Like, all the dope shit. All of it. I'm excited to go back home, though. I haven't been there in... Well, technically, more than a year. It's been a year since I last played this on here, but... I don't know. I don't know when I started going out, because I believe at the beginning of this playthrough I just did strength training. Like, toughness training, strength training, martial arts training. And then I went out, started beating people up, exploring. And now I'm back. After my, what do they call it? Roundabout? That's like when you go around, explore, in like a spiritual sense. I think it's an Australian thing? Maybe? Don't take my word on that. But we're back. Is that it right there? Nope, we're close. There it is, right? Yeah, there's home. There's the shithole that I know and love. I do like, I mean, again, this whole game is desert, but it's pretty desert. Those shadows are fucking weird, but that's the engine. Because the engine is weird. Again, Kenshi 2, Unreal Engine 5. They released a screenshot, just one screenshot of it, and it looked good. So that's nice. Alright, let's go back to my little hovel. Dried meat. Got some iron, no copper left. There are my replacement legs. Or my combat legs. This, I believe, is full of iron for strength training. Let's dump some shit, dude. I got tons of this stuff. I'm gonna keep this backpack light and keep this one full of the essentials. So let me dump all this shit. This I'm gonna sell. That was for strength training. Don't know why I have it. If I could get a bunch of these, though, and stack them in here, that'd be insane. I'd get 100 strength in like a second. This I'm gonna sell. Need those in case my legs get chopped off. What is this? Oh, Voodoo Brothers Wanted poster? Sure. Put that in here, too. Okay. Got my cozy little fire. I miss this place. I don't think I have anything going on in here of value. It's just a big open nothing. Yeah. Oh. Weapons. Crossbows. And my Omega armor. This stuff. Super heavy. Wrecks my stats. Yeah, destroys my dodge and perception. Destroys my stealth, dodge, and martial arts. Destroys a ton of stuff. But you will barely get hurt. This is 60% resistance from everything. Blunt damage. And 80 to 90% resistance with anything cut damage. So you're plus the innate 50% damage resistance I have. So that's like my tank armor, but it makes me suck ass. Anywho, let's go up here and dump all the research stuff. Or, well, not all the research stuff. Do I have anything in here? Okay. I'm gonna take care of this now. Because my character is kind of recovering from malnutrition. So I'm going to let them go back and forth and research a little bit. How much food do I have in this? Where is it? Where's the fucking bucket? It's like somewhere around here. No. Okay, I have enough. Yeah, I'm good on food. We're good on food. But I'm just gonna chill. Here's the hub. Oh, I can go visit the shinobi dudes. I haven't seen them in a while. My homies. Yeah, a lot of that is going to happen back and forth because I haven't had actual decent food in a while, so... Once I get to... There's people fighting out here? In my hometown? Who's this dickhead? Triangle breaker. Sir? The fuck do you think you're doing? Get out here and teach you some manners. Ow. Do not harass the citizens. Is he okay? He's alright. That guy's alright. Oh, is there more bullshit? There is more bullshit. Alright, hold on. Get my combat backpack on. Need to clean up some trash. Oh, that guy kind of messed him up. There it is. Say goodnight. 119 damage. Jesus. Did that kill him? No, but he's knocked out for a couple minutes. Yeah, that's the power. If I could just hit people, they're done. It's just, if there's a bunch of people, I get stun locked, dodging forever. That's it. That's it. Game over. I'm just stuck dodging until I get beat up, and then I'm on the ground. It's very pretty for a desert. Especially during sunset like this. When all the lights come on and all the yellows and reds. And it just fades out. to the infinite black. It was a very, very pretty game. Again, I don't really know any other games that have been made on this engine. This Ogre engine, I think. Not 100%. Well, this is gonna take fucking forever, isn't it? And then I'm gonna need to upgrade this bench, I think. Then at that point, I might stop caring about that and go out and fight and explore some more. I could go down here to Iraq and Shun. I don't think I've been down here. Have I been in the crater? Because this just says ruin. It doesn't say anything specific. I don't think... maybe I haven't been down there either. Spider planes I know I went across. There's just a bunch of fucking spiders. You can guess what's in here. Down here, I don't know. There's Drifter's Last. That's a town. And Clownsteady. Best named town in the game. Clownsteady. Yeah, I think I'll just go down. I'll put on my armor, go down there, start beating people up. I'm gonna pack light. Let me look at this backpack, actually. Got a lantern. Stolen. That's bullshit. This I don't need in here. So we can put these back in. That kind of fills that out. I've got enough. This is pretty good, as is. I'll just bring the food with me. Or no, I don't know. Where am I going to put the food? Maybe I can take out some of this healing shit. But the food goes quick, especially if I take the dried meat with me. It takes up 4 of these little squares. But, it doesn't give you a lot. It's... one of those will last you half a day, I think. I'm getting there. Getting back from malnutrition. This is almost done. We'll put on the armor, go out, and I guess explore more. I don't know. Main thing I need to do is get this number up. Martial arts needs... I mean, it's nice that that's the funny number right now. But that needs to be 100. Once that's 100, I'm unstoppable. Because the higher that number goes, the more moves you unlock. And some of the moves are fucking insane. Like huge AoE moves that destroy people in like a gigantic radius. So if I can just get those, then I'm good. Then I won't get stun locked and just trapped fighting 20 people. I can just body pile in there and explode Radon style. Alright, tech level 4. Now I can upgrade this. It's going to take a bunch of iron plates, but I guess I can do that right now. This needs 5 more iron plates. Do we have that here? Barman. Oh, I think there's merchants here as well. Let's just get the fucking shit done. Here, we'll switch these. Because I'll have more storage. There's 3. Yep, you got a couple? Nope. You? 1. This guy's playing dead. Do you have a bounty on him? No. This guy doing the same thing? Oh no, recovery coma. These dickhead bandits. You got iron plate in here? Nope. You? This is another mod I have, because normally these things are out here, but there's nothing by them. I just put a mod that puts a merchant in front of them. Because, I mean, why the fuck else are these here? So it kind of fills out. I also have a mod that people shop more, have more money for shopping. Just more reactivity so it's not as boring. The game is pretty standstill. If you just play it vanilla, nothing really changes or moves forward. So that's kind of what I have going on. Alright, let's do this. Also, I need to put engineering on this list. Need to always have that on there. I just want to see what it costs for the next tech upgrade. I'll do that later. But I just want to see. And see what else I unlocked. Oh, I think I can do that through here. I'm being dumb. So, 8 ancient science books, which I have. Copper alloys, building shells, automatic looms. Those are huge if I'm going to be playing a single-player colony. Robotics is huge, too. Turrets are going to be big. Imprisonment, I don't... Any kind of crossbow update, or upgrade for, like, and walls as well. Big walls, and you need that. Electrics. Skeleton repair bed is nice. Hemp oil biofuel. Advanced wind generator, need that. Electrical, like, a lot of this stuff I'm gonna need. Battery power. Just so shit'll run smoother, but like I said, I'll research probably most of this off screen, because what it does is it goes like battery power, and then battery power 2, 3, 4, 5, and it does shit like that. You keep researching until your batteries get really good, your wind generators get really good, and you don't need to watch me just sitting here do that kind of shit. But I'm just going through, showing you what I'm probably going to get. Anything automatic, going to need. Hashish production is pretty big for making money. You have to run it out to certain areas, though, which makes it kind of a pain in the ass. Cooking, all this farming. Fishing is a mod that I have that I may use or not. I don't know. I don't know if it's broken. I don't really use it. All this farming is needed. Hemp and wheat straw. Brewing is good for making money. And then the powerhouse. So, this is for, like, making iron plates, building materials, bars, like, all that kind of shit is in here. Steel bars. Rain collector, I think, is a mod. Just for... because you can just build wells anywhere, but that's for, I think, flavor. And then you have your smithing, your armors, your medicine. You can melt weapons and get raw materials back. Splints. All different types of weapons. These is going to be useless to me. I may make some armor and just keep making armor over and over again until I become a grandmaster, and then I'll have the best shit. This is all useless too, because maybe turret training, but I don't need training. I'm already, like, getting close to godhood. But anyway, that's that done. We'll put 8 in here, and that's going to be my next tech level. We'll get the research started, because I believe that consumes those books for good, and I'll have to get that done, so that's done. Take off jobs, and we're off. Gonna go do some more exploring. I'll finish up down here. I'll take care of the rest of this shit. The hook. I think I've already been here. I'm pretty sure I went through here. But I can double check that too. And then kind of come back. Do I want to go through the bone fields and all this shit? Not really. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. First, I need to dump all this super important research stuff. Done. Next. Don't do that. So the armor. The only thing is... Acid 80... Okay, I do want to keep this stuff with me in case I go to an area with acid rain, because I'm going to need to put that on. These pants, though, don't need them. These I can take with me for faster run speed. Do I care? Sure. I mean, it could save my ass. And then there's a little bit of room here, so I mean that could I could use for food or something. But now we're pretty much decked out as a samurai bug-looking person. The only problem is my dodge is non-existent. Excuse me, dick. Dodge is non-existent. Martial arts skill is tanked. Again, this is going to help me level it quicker. I do run at 24 miles an hour without those shoes. Maybe I don't need them. I'll just keep them just in case. Could help in a tough situation if need be. But yeah. Got the armor. Got my care package. Pretty much all I need, I think. Tons of heals, tons of repair shit. Oh, I need to fix this fucking arm. Missing 50 points of durability on it. But whatever, we're gonna do this first. So, I've already explored all this shit, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna head down to... What's the fastest way? I guess go through here. Okay, let's go. Now I am decked out in armor, so not really gonna get hurt that much. How is my coverage, armor-wise? Oh, this gives me dust storm protection too. That's sick. So this covers 100% of my head. This is 100% of my chest, 85% arm and stomach. I have 100% chest and stomach and a little bit of arm protection with this as well. It's like an undershirt, chain shirt, so that adds a little bit. Not a lot, but it's something. This is all masterwork too, so this is the best you can get. This is not masterwork, which makes me sad. Let's see, this is 100% leg coverage, 50% stomach coverage, so pretty decent stomach coverage it looks like. Just all around. And then my feets. So I'm pretty goddamn covered. Look like a bug with weird antenna. What was the stats on it? I think it's like, yeah, 60% resistance against blunts damage, 80% cut, except for this. There's 90% cut. Fine. Fine. Let's see if I can actually... So, yeah, 1 damage. I block 13, and I just jump on him, and it's over. Pretty much done. I mean, these guys are literal ants. In the like the power scaling of this game, they're literally nothing. But I mean, even that small group of nothing, still they kind of do chip damage, which is kind of shitty. But what are you gonna do? It's mostly the cut damage that's gonna protect me. So my limbs getting hacked off. I didn't bring any food with me. I guess I could stop by... I guess Squin. We're coming up on it right here in a second. Get some munch. I should have just brought some with me from my base, but I think I'm good on money, so I can afford to splurge a little. I can also see if there's new maps and stuff. Get some things unlocked. Can also speed this the fuck up. We've been here a million times. This is my old stomping ground where I went back and forth beating up bandits, training my martial arts forever, turning in bounties over here, both as John Dar and as John Det, to get this save back up to the snuff as my first save. I think we're coming up on about... What time is it now? In 10 minutes, it'll be about 43 hours in this playthrough. I've discovered and explored, I would say... 15% of the map. Again, a lot of this was training. Pretty much from the moment I embarked or disembarked, I started exploring. Just went from like 0 to 15, 20-ish%, I would say. Yeah, this guy's got the goods. Eat this shitty dried meat. 10 should do for a good while. Need to keep it in this bag that's on my back, or else if I get beat up by hungry bandits, like that'll ever happen, they may steal it out of your backpack. So let's not have that happen. Alright, keep going. We're heading to Watcher's Rim in Iraq, and I've already been to the spider plains, just a bunch of fucking spiders. We're gonna do that, do Shun, the crater, this area, the hook. I'm pretty sure I've done this, but this says there's people here, so I might need to go back there and beat the shit up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is gonna be too late. They're closed, right? Yeah, never mind. I might go over there and beat the shit out of those ninjas. Ugh, this guy needs a bag check because he's a piece of shit. Show them your gear, thank you. You can just run away from them. They'll give up eventually. But if they chase you into the town, you do have to talk to them because they'll keep following you. That only really is a problem if you're smuggling illegal stuff in and out of cities, and that's only really a problem in certain cities that'll actually buy that illegal stuff for like a huge markup price, which is just a handful of cities, so it's not really a big deal. I don't really know of any other kind of contraband the Sheks have. For the most part, I don't think they give a shit, you know. Ever since they were taken over by, what's her name, the Stone Golem lady. Just, they're open to trade and all that dog shit. Most people don't like it and are little bitches about it, but they can't really do anything. Yeah, but I don't think they have any kind of contraband. I think hashish and a couple, because the thing is, if you're trying to, the thing you want to do is sell hashish. Hash that's sticky, icky. But you have to make it first. That takes a long time. And then you have to smuggle it into places, into towns. If a guard's going to check your gear, that's bad. So you kind of want to run in the middle of night, like during now. Just go into sneak mode, be half naked or in very light armor and just sprint in so nobody sees you. That's usually how you do it. If they try and check you, if you're running out of town, it's usually not a big deal. If you're going in town, you're kind of screwed. If you're smuggling some stuff, you just have to leave and try again later or something. But the thing is, the only time you're going to need to smuggle that stuff in is in cities that have Shinobi Guild outposts. I don't think there's anybody else you can sell, like, stolen or illegal shit to besides Shinobi Guild thieves. Maybe in certain cities you can go up to the bar and, like, hey, I got a bunch of drugs. You want these drugs, man? In certain places, but I don't think that works. I think you're going to be in a bad time if you try that. Because they'll be like, oh, guards, please take care of this dickhead, and then that's pretty much it. Unless you can run out of there, they're coming after you. And guards are usually no joke. They'll have like 70-ish in all of their stats, so they're pretty fucking stacked. They will beat your ass. Because there's usually more than one. I remember this place. I do like the look of the swamp. The ground. Because of the way the engine works, the foliage here is not shiny, but the ground is like perpetually shiny. So it gives off this fucking weird effect that I'm not really a fan of. It's just, I mean, look at it. It's like slimy, but also hairy at the same time. It's kind of gross. Which I mean, for a swamp, that's kind of what you want. So they nailed it. But it's one of the few green places in Kenshi, and it's disgusting and filled with spiders that, if you do not have a mod to fix, can hit you from 20 feet away with their melee attacks. Fun times. Good times in the swamp. There we go, we got a thing over here. Oh, Berserker Village? I don't know if I really want to stop by that. I don't really need to stop by. I'm good on food. Uh, just exploring. Going down to fucking Spider Town. Where's the easiest way in here? I guess, like, I don't know. This all looks terrible. This looks awful. I'm gonna have a pretty bad time in here, I'm pretty sure. It's called Iraq, for fuck's sake. At the Berserker Village? Yep. Just cut away from that. Got some stars out, finally. And it's about to be daytime, though. It's... Some of the areas, it does seem like the sky is just black. I don't know if that's an artistic choice or what's going on, but I do like it. This engine does do skyboxes very well. Very pretty. Very scenic. And you know, this engine does have its strengths. It's just really CPU intensive. I don't think this guy really, when he made this game, I don't think they really cared about like multi-threading CPU optimization or anything. They're just like, here's a weird sandbox game in this. It takes place on this moon with a bunch of weird shit going on. Have fun. I'm pretty sure that was it. That was the game plan. Because stuff like this will happen too. Granted, I'm at like 90-something athletics running at 25 miles an hour, but if both my legs were chopped off and I had these other legs on, these, these, that increase my athletics by 31% each leg, then you start running at like 50, fucking 40 miles an hour, and that paused thing comes up even when you're on normal time speed, because I can't really put it on this, because it's just going to lag too much, and it's going to pause all the time, and things won't load in correctly, like enemies won't load in correctly. Even at this speed, that's probably fucking things up, if I'm being honest. I'm just going too fast. But with those other legs, dude, if you're a lightweight character with those Omega legs, forget it. The game is going to pause every 5 seconds on normal speed just with you trying to get from A to B. Yeah, because even at normal speed here, it's having a hard time. And because the thing is, if you're playing Kenshi normally, you have a base somewhere with a bunch of people hanging out doing chores. Then you have a squad of people running around, exploring, getting treasures, and bringing them back. So the game has to run 2 different places of the map at the same time, including one section of the map which has your squad running around, so that's constantly moving, loading new places, blah blah, all that shit. When you're doing that, the game slows down. The game slows down. Ooh, a fancy shirt and iron and plating. There's just a